Good afternoon, everybody. Hey, subscribe. Welcome to the channel, man. I can't say enough. Subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, just hit the thumbs up. I got my Cash App up if you want to send me a few bucks. Welcome to the channel, Coffee Time with Brian. Hey, coffee on, coffee strong. Normally I have a boom stand where I can talk through, but it's at my church right now. We're going to be playing the fair up in September, so we've got our equipment spread around everywhere. But hey, guys, man, today I'm paying tribute to one of my favorite 80s hair metal groups. Not just the influence, but one of my all-time favorites that came from the LA scene, man. And I'm talking about none other than RATT. Oh my God, what a phenomenal band, bro. First time I heard him, I was a kid back in the 80s. Somebody was playing and I was like, shit, what is that? And my buddy said, it's RATT. So I went and got the album, So RATT was formed first, it was called Mickey RATT by Stephen Pearcy in California. And he was living in another area at that time. I don't think he was in L.A. But they soon changed it to RATT and moved to L.A. And at the time, Jackie Lee, familiar with him, he was a member of RATT. And I guess he was always giving Robin Crosby a hard time and wouldn't let him play leads. But look what happened. Robin ended up to be one of the phenomenal lead players of the band, bro. And I enjoyed that. But they got the guys together and they started playing. So in their first album, went certified gold, and then platinum and multi-platinum. They had hits that I love to play to this day. I'm a guitar player. I've been playing since I was 13, and I always had a thing for bands that had two guitar players. So, Round and Round, when that hit the airwaves, I was like, hey, man, I was like, shit. And then, of course, I had Lay It Down and You Were in Love, Wanted Man, Dance, So, like I say, they were very instrumental in forming the metal scene of that area. So, of course, it was, the band was Robin Crosby on guitar, Warren DeMartini on guitar, Stephen Pearcy vocals, Bobby Blotzer on the drums, and Juan Crochet on bass. I don't mean to tear that name up, but I was just wanting to make sure it was right. And the albums, some of my favorites, man. Out of the Cellar, Invasion of Your Privacy, Dancing Undercover, and Detonator, And as the band got successful and were going, and there was a time where Stephen Pearcy left the band and formed a group called Arcade. It's sad when you see bands like that, when they come up and they're out there playing, they're so hot, and they're generating some attention. But egos within the band, I mean, I understand from playing in bands of my own, but when you have these egos, it starts with a band and then turns into a corporation. And every member of the group's got their own lawyer, and it just ended up being a cluster because, of course, Blotzer had his group and he was going out playing the RATT tunes, so. But the trademark name had never really been, and of course, Pearcy was going out playing RATT, and they're RATT. They got a right to play the music. It's their music. So, but you had one group on one side, one group on the other. But But they eventually got back together and played because Blotzer was playing his dedication to RATT, and then Stephen Pearcy called himself Stephen Pearcy and the RATT Bastards. They were good though, man. I've seen him in concert, so, and you can tell, his voice is he puts it out there, man. He does the job, so Uh, so, but back before then, on June 6, 2002, Robin Crosby passed away at age 42 of a apparent drug overdose, and then VH1 profiled them behind the music on May 11th, 2006. They did a expose on RATT and they were telling the stories, but legal issues went on through the years. But I mean, what a great time, man. Me as a guitar player, I learned Lay It Down and Round and a lot of the other songs, man. I just, it was the feel good music, party music. Hey, let's have a good time, and that was the feeling you had, man. Everybody look out for each other. And then when grunge came, it was all that kind of depressed, but I play my metal to this day when I'm working out, man. Hey, there's nothing better than listen to a good metal song, So, but that group, that was one of my favorite metal groups that came out of L.A. And great song catalog, man. I mean, uh, it seemed like Robin Crosby and Warren DeMartini, you know, played the guitars and blended with each other, man, and kind of back and forth, one playing the octave and the other playing the regular rhythm and trading off lead parts and stuff, and it made for a good blend sound, man. So I loved it to this day, man. Like I say, if you're a guitar player or you're just learning, you want to learn how to play guitar, check me out at Blazing Brian Guitar on YouTube. I've got a lot of songs loaded up where you can learn. I try to not be so intimidating. I try to put it out there one step at a time and make sure you get it, what you need to get, and taking it slow and I show you the different chords, the key you're supposed to be in, music theory. I teach all of that on my channel. So, hey, man, RATT, I salute you, bud, man. Hey, I love RATT. So, guys, with that, man, y'all have a good one. Appreciate you watching the channel. At least give me a thumbs up. Lets YouTube know to keep sharing the video, man. Send me a couple of bucks on Cash App if you want to. It don't matter. I just put that up there. And subscribe. Hey, guys, coffee on, coffee strong. Hey, always stay positive, man. If you're like me and you're retired, hey, it ain't over with. Stay positive. Keep going, man. Do things you want to do and enjoy life. Y'all have a good one. Love you.